we're in Michigan. So in Michigan, we didn't have any reimbursement really for tomosynthesis until January 2018 was when it was coming into play. So I had 9 imaging centers and 11 mammogram units that I was sitting looking at thinking, what am I going to do? So I was going to flip them all out and flip into DBT all at once. And so I made a large purchase at RSNA. And in doing so, I was really shopping around the floors trying to understand what was going on with AI and mammography and what was happening. There weren't a lot of players at the time. There was a lot of noise around it, but there weren't a lot of players that were seriously ready to go with the technology. So it's not, General Electric was actually doing a thing with iCAD, so I stopped at the iCAD booth and I just said, what is going on with this AI? And I talked with them quite a bit. And you know, I was really interested in the technology just on the basis of what I was seeing in the you know, scientific work that they had done. But I was also interested from the clinical side. I wasn't aware of what I was about to take on when we took on DBT all at once. And so what happened subsequently is we put DBT in. It was overwhelming for us. Basically, we had to add more radiologists. We were, you know, not doing any more volume of patients. We were just doing huge volumes of data, and we just couldn't digest it all. So actually, DBT AI, so ProFound AI, didn't become available to us for about a year after we got our units in. So since 2019, the entire year of 2019 and through this year, we've been using ProFound AI in our practice. And it's really had, you know, I hate to say this, but a profound effect for our group. We were exhausted, quite honestly, by the end of 2018. We were pretty scattered and we were having kind of really diverse, heterogeneous outcomes for our interpretations. We had a lot of false positives. We were, you know, calling people back all over the place, and there was a lot of anxiety around what we were seeing in tomosynthesis in the data sets. We went home exhausted, and we were all pretty frustrated. So over the last year and a half, in our incorporation of ProFound AI into our practice, we actually have talks about this quite often. And even last week, I had one of my colleagues call, and we were talking about how much different our lives are now. So it really has helped us kind of become more homogeneous in our interpretations. We feel that as a group, we've been detecting more cancers and feel strongly that we have reduced what we actually can show that we reduced our callback rates from our initial kind of jump into DBT. And from a patient's perspective, I think it has helped in that, you know, we oftentimes show the images to the patients and review for them, but we also show the DBT findings, the AI findings. So we actually tell them that we have AI working with us, and it has made impact in the community. We present often at tumor board, and a lot of cases are presented with AI showing the findings. And we all feel that, you know, AI has helped us to find cancers that we would have missed, and it's been really, really helpful for us. So for us, it's been a really great experience. I think one that we would not turn back and go without it now. And I know my colleagues who are doing body work and other work now are very interested in AI in other parts of my company. So they also want to look at AI and are now doing it in other sections of our company.